Hey everybody, it's Faded Mystic Living. This will be a weekend read for August 22nd, 2025 to the 24th. And so when I was getting ready, I really wasn't getting ready to do this. I was trying to get my stuff together over here around her. And I was getting all these messages. So before I start rolling the dice here, the dice. Let me just say a few things real quick because I was already politely threatened that if I did not, um, there would be some lingering for days, and I don't want to be bothered for days just because I didn't pass a message or two along. So, somebody's grandmother is passed over, and I send my condolences to you and your family. And so it was about the weekend read that I'm about to do. There is a family that's going to get together. It's the grandmother who's passed over's birthday, but the family still gets together to celebrate her birthday and her life to help keep her memory alive. And basically, she just wanted the family to know that she's still around. She will be there too. She wishes she could have the good food because apparently there's a couple of relatives that have dishes that she actually liked, and you know how hard it can be for an older relative to like a younger relative's food, especially if you're in the South. So yeah, so basically, yeah, she'll be there, and I see you guys having a good time. So enjoy yourselves, enjoy the food. It look good, smell good. And you know you can't eat everybody's food either, so that's another thing. And also, too, on the 3D side, I was feeling like somebody. I was getting that moving energy, like I did get in the remainder of the August read I did like a few days ago. Somebody's moving, so somebody's moving this weekend, and so before they leave, they're going to see their grandmother because their grandmother is one of their favorite people, and they, of course, you love your Grammys. So I see that you're going to see your grandmother because you know you're not going to see her for a while. And another one, other side of that type vibe thing is like you have already moved, and it's been a few months or so since you seen your grandmother, so you're actually going to see her, and she's really excited to see you. She can't wait to see you. So yeah. And then there's some other stuff too, but I didn't forget. It was so many things in my mind, per usual. So anyway, I think we cool here. I think Grandma leaving because you know, I said what I had to say, and I'm not really gonna go deep into it because that takes a lot of energy when you get on that side of things. I'll be ready for a nap after all of that. So I'm not gonna get into it. But if you're celebrating, you know, your grandmother this weekend, she's there. She knows. And if you feel away, yeah, if you feel away about like me just saying all of that with the grandmother who's passed, like my only advice, if anybody even has the nerve to say it in front of me to my face, and they usually don't, but if they did, I always say, hey, if you believe in God, you know, ask Him. You know, there's gonna be frauds everywhere and everything, because that's just people's chase for money is always going to drive them to do crazy things when they'll do it by any means necessary. So there's always going to be frauds, yeah. But you know, I can only speak for myself. I was born like this. I didn't ask for it. You know, people think it'd be so cool. Oh, it's so cool to have. I wish I could do that. I don't know why I'm saying it like that, but I don't mean to make fun if you don't mean no harm, and you're just like, okay, that's kind of weird. That's cool. It could be weird. That's fine. It's not for everybody. It's not everybody's thing, and everybody ain't as open, and that's cool. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That's on you. You know, that's the energy you're holding within yourself, and yeah. So, but yeah, if anybody feel a way about it, and they're like, oh, I believe, I do too. I believe the same thing that you were thinking too. Growing up, that's what I was taught. So I get that perspective, but I don't get the judgment behind it or the harsh feelings behind it. That's okay not to agree about something or to feel like that's the way to go. But that's why everybody's different. That's why we're individuals. That's why we're meant to do what we're supposed to do, based on who we are. You know, even this is just these cards is just to help preserve my energy. I don't even, just if you are actually channeling and you're not reading, just reading cards, which is nothing wrong with that either. Like, you know how much energy something like this takes. So it's like the cards for me just helps to like not have to use so much just to start with a topic. Because if you're just going general, yeah, you using a lot of energy. So yeah, if you feel away, I always tell people pray about it. If you believe in God, that's cool. I do too. I love him too. He loved me. He loved me. So it's like, you know, I always say, hey, pray about it. You know, I ain't got nothing to do with it. You know. And if you feel like harsh or negative about it, and like, you know, you really feel a type of way, then you know, all that energy you let fester in your body because you feel a way about something else outside of you that has nothing to do with you and will never have anything to do with you. You just letting that build and manifest in your body, and you don't know what that will form into. Just holding on to that, and again, that's on you. Enjoy. And I'm happy, free, and at peace. So, see, we protected around her. You know, we on assignment. Well, you know, some people is, some people ain't. And again, it's okay. Everybody is, you know, doing their own thing, whatever that may be. It might be sports. It might be being a teacher. It might be, you know, a doctor. It might be, you know, a therapist. Whatever it is. So, like I was saying, this is the weekend read. It get real sometimes. But yeah, we doing the weekend read, and the Eight of Pentacles is the first thing out. That's what I like to see and hear about. I know that's right. Let's switch this up. You can't stay in that negative energy because it'll eat you up. Basically, it'll eat you up alive. Just slowly suffering. I don't know why I'm harping on that, but you know, that's on you. So, and see, now I was chilly, but now I'm getting warm because when I get to channeling, I don't know about other people, but I be getting hot. So, it's getting hot in here. Eight of Pentacles. So, some of y'all working this weekend. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm over them days of working on the weekend. I don't no more. If this is what you call, you know, work, I guess. But I don't really do that no more, thankfully. And I pray that if you don't want to work on the weekend, you don't work no more on the weekend either. That could be torturous. We got to have some time off. I don't like off days during the week. It's so weird. Like, it don't really feel like a real day off. Anyway, some of y'all working this weekend. Oh, and with that moving thing earlier, with the you about to leave and everything. Yeah, I guess that was for one of you and that, or a couple of y'all, whatever, in the remainder of August weekend. It was a lot about, mainly about moving, people moving or want to move or thinking about moving, need to move, all those good things. Five of Cups. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, okay, well, a few things going on here, but it's okay. Seven of Pentacles. So, and y'all, okay, so y'all working and saving, or some of y'all is, you know, okay, I guess you be saving, you working, so. Nine of Cups, ooh, y'all doing y'all thing. So you working? I don't know what's up with that Five of Cups energy, because I feel like it could be work related and a move related thing. Again, if you're moving this weekend or soon, or on a weekend, like I'm still feeling that same energy for the last read. Like you're feeling sad about leaving, having to leave, but again, you know it's for the best. You know that you're walking into your path. You know that you're on the right journey. So you're going to do it anyway. You're just feeling a way about it. And that's okay. Well, some of us are human and we got to go through the emotions. That's how you heal. You got to sit with it a little bit sometime. It don't have to be long and it don't have to be short, but, well, it should be, you know, a decent amount of time. Don't let it be long term. Again, it'll eat you up alive. But I think we know this, right? Five of Wands. Hold up. This crazy. So I felt with the Five of Wands right away, and I'm gonna get back. It's just so many things going on up in here. I feel like, first of all, the Five of Wands make me feel like outsiders. It ain't you. It made me feel like some people upset that you leaving if you're moving and stuff, and some people fighting for you to stay. But you ain't hearing it. And I feel like relatives and lovers. What y'all got going on? Eight of Wands, what I say, you going anyway. What I said, Four of Wands, you, dang. I'm not taking the rest, but what? Wheel of Fortune, the Star, the World, came out with the Four of Wands. I mean, yeah, Four of Wands, Eight of Wands, Four of Wands, and then all of this. Yeah, this is for the best. You have to do this. You know that you have to do this. You being called to do it, whatever it is, because you need to move so you can apparently get away from this here Five of Wands drama. Obviously, it ain't. You know, it might not even be like where you, like the environment. It might be the people that live where you at currently that ain't where you need to be. Eight of Wands, you going anyway. Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. You align. Eight, you align. You about to get this money. I mean, even more than you already got. Four of Wands, you get a new home, obviously, because you're moving, and it's gonna be stable. Wherever you're going, it's gonna really stabilize you. It ain't gonna be, because with the Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, even though I feel like this is on the up and up for most people, I feel like where you are now, it's like an up and down with the finances. Like sometimes you got it all together, and sometimes you slacking to look like in the finance department. You not slacking work wise, but money wise, it's up and down. It fluctuates. You might not make, so you might do like Uber or like a commission based job for me to feel like that. It's like up and down, fluctuating. Your money ain't always steady. But wherever you're going, it will be. It will be. Oh, I'm not gonna pull no more, but let me see what's gonna be the overall energy, just because I be wanting to know. It don't. Yeah. Ooh, temperance, cause you're supposed to, cause the Lord says so, cause He healing you and leading you to this place where you will do the remainder of healing that you need. That feels good. Oh, I haven't used the little babies in a long time, and I used to tear these up. I don't know why I'm talking lower. I don't know. Obviously it's daylight out here still, so it ain't that I need to be a little lower. I don't know. Maybe people got a baby voice like me. Or it's like high pitched, or like a high sound, louder sound, but not loud but quiet. Two of Swords. I saw that in the other day while ago. I'm not saying it though, because I'm just trying to shuffle these up real quick. I did do a few shuffles beforehand. Oh Lord, it's getting hot up in here. What is the Eight of Pentacles? It feels so good though. This energy feels good. Like I can finally breathe. Like I feel like that's how some people gonna feel when they move, relocate, get settled into their new place, whatever. Or even if you don't move, you're just getting away from a certain group of people or people you used to know, or a couple friends or whatever that you don't really mess with no more. Ooh, Eight of Pentacles, Tower. It don't feel bad though. It feel like, cause it's like this card got like, what is that? The lighthouse. It's a storm, but with the in the picture, but with the brightness of it around, I think that's a lighthouse. It's like, it made me feel like divine, heavenly, like good, like a level up energy. Sierra level up, that type level up. Hey Cece, I don't expect. I just be saying hey to people just cause. The Tower. I feel like the Tower though is like an unexpected new job. Since we're talking about look, what? Well, y'all can't see that. It's kind of dark. Three of Pentacles. Like I was just literally coming out of my lips. I feel like the Tower is like an unexpected new job offer you weren't even expecting. So you probably like applied to it a while ago and forgot about it type thing. And now it's here. Out of nowhere. Oh. The Magician. Oh my. Y'all doing y'all thing. I felt when that Magician came out, I felt like I gotta get out of here. Like, you You doing everything you can, whatever that means, to get away from where you at, to get out of the job you in, to get out of the place you in, wherever that is, whatever you're trying to get away from. But it's not in a way like, oh, you running. It's like, you know, you deserve better, you need better, and you want more. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to be better and wanting more. And I knew that was, see, they getting real. Well, what I say, the higher fun out up in here. The Lord said, like I said, He said, yay. Period. Oh, what was that? I'm gonna put it back. Ooh, King Wands, you doing it. The star again? Wow. You can't really see these cards, but somewhat. I'm not gonna put no more there, but yeah. I feel like you're manifesting, you're working hard, you're applying to jobs if that's what you're doing, you packing your stuff up, you getting rid of stuff, you calling around for places, driving around for places, whatever it is that you are doing, because I feel like working, moving, getting a new job and getting a new home. I feel like God is working right there with you in full alignment with you, because you doing exactly what He told you to do, and He happy about that. Like, you actually I heard, like, finally listening, gosh, being told you to do this. It be like that sometimes. Sometimes you just ain't ready, or you just, gotta take a little something. See, the moon is out here too. Like, you don't know what's coming, but it's all good. There's like worry, and that's probably what this Five of Cups is. I guess, because I'm saying that now, I just realized I'm getting to. Forgot about the Five of Cups was even out here. But yeah, worrying about how it's gonna turn out, but it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna surprise you every step of the way. I feel like whatever you're about to have and experience is gonna be like so surprising, but in so many good ways though. Like, I ain't never said or heard this before, but it makes sense, but it sounds a little weird. But I heard that the surprises, the happy surprises you're gonna get, or will be getting as you're going through it, is gonna like help heal you as you go, as you get these new changes and new surprises. You will be healing, because it's gonna increase your faith, basically. Dang. Oh, you worried. Five of Cups on the Five of Cups. And it's a girl in both with their head down and stuff. What's going on? Dang. I feel like with the moving thing and the worry, if you are worried, because I feel like there are people that are excited, like new adventure, new place, and things with people. Cool, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm a little nervous, but I'm ready. But also, like, if you're like super worried, I feel like you've probably never been away from your family or the people you've been around, or you never moved from where you're leaving. So you're like you got super like anxiety or worry about it. But this kind of remind me of like, okay, a few years ago when I worked at this place, like, this girl, she had moved from the next state over, and even though it was not that far, it was still a big change for her, and she moved out there by herself. Like, she didn't know nobody in the state, and like, there were days where she seemed like she was just not in a good mood. She really wasn't even a talkative person. I feel like she would have been, a little more talkative, but she wasn't really, because you don't know nobody, so you assume ain't nobody really trying to, especially at work. So ain't nobody really trying to be friends anyway. But I just felt like she really was more in her shell more than what she usually is, because I knew that she, wasn't from there. But also, like, there was a day, this Five of Cups on the Five of Cups remind me of the day, like, we were just getting the day started. No one was like really busy yet or doing too much yet. We had just really clocked in good, and she just was bawling, crying, like. And one of my coworkers, now actual friend, was just rare. I got to text her too. We usually we keep up, but it's been a little minute. So anyway, my friend went over there and you know, checked on her, made sure she was okay, consoled her, and that's when she let us know, hey, I'm not from here, and I moved out here by myself, and I just be missing my family. So I feel like you feeling like, dang, I'm really gonna miss my family. So it's really, I feel like you crying and everything, and that's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Let that come on out. Because like we was already saying earlier, in other ways, don't let that sit and fester, and it's normal to feel sad and to cry. Get it out of your system so you can move on. You'll be fine. Strength. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna grow some strength. It's okay. You got some muscle. You got the Lord. I feel like God is like saying, like, and I say the Lord too, not necessarily, because I know people like, ooh, the Lord, ooh, I know what religion you a part of, and it really don't matter. But I say that out of respect. I use Lord as for the hierarchy that He is the Most High. It's for the full respect on that. So that's why I say the Lord, if anybody wonders. It can be a southern thing, but yes, it's out of respect. I say the Lord, so He understands. I'm bowing, okay? That's the only being, Father, any real figure in my life that I'll ever bow to for any reason. But yeah, anyway, people thoughts be really extra. I ain't even that serious. It is, but it ain't. But anywho, yeah. So on the fire, I was just appalled because it was just stuff. Obviously, these cars is popping. Okay, they popping. The strength. I feel like with the strength though, obviously, a lot of times the strength is like a lion up in there somewhere. It's the girl with the lion. Same old, right? And but I feel like the lion is like God right there with you. Like I got you, man. You're good. I'm protecting you every step of the way. Like, you don't need nobody, because that's why I'm here. Page of Swords. Oh, and Knight of Pentacles on top of that. Yeah, it's a slow process in you getting over the sadness part of it, but you'll be fine once you start actively moving and getting to where you're going. You start getting settled in. You start like finding your way around, finding little roads that you can remember, and all that stuff. So you'll be all right. Page of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles on top of that. This, I feel like though you're gonna have a little conversation with somebody. It made me feel like a little chat, nothing too deep, but a little conversation you're gonna have with somebody is gonna help kind of relieve some of that sad energy. That's what you need. Page of Swords, Ten of Swords. Yeah, you about out of that sad phase, that stress phase, that worry phase, the world. As I'm saying all this, you about to get out of that, and you'll be much better, much stronger. That's why the strength is here to let you know that you can do this. You are built for this, and I feel like I don't know why this this even matters, because it ain't even. But if you're sad about it, I feel like you're a really, really, really petite person, like very skinny type, maybe even short, and I feel like people underestimate how strong you are just because you're physically little, but you're actually really strong minded, a strong person. You might weight lift. I keep thinking about muscles and lifting. So either way, but yeah, even though you're little, you might work out. You might be going to work out this weekend. Okay, that's the other channel thing. You might be going to work out and you're petite and people are surprised at how much you can actually lift. This reading is getting a little lengthy. We got a lot going on today. Next, Seven of Pentacles. But yeah, you saving. And if you ain't moving yet, you saving up to move. Within the next 7 months, you're going to move. Within the next 7 weeks, you're going to move. Page of Cups. I still think for some people, they don't know they're going to move, though. I'm getting that weird surprise. What's up with the surprise word? I don't like surprises. Maybe I don't either. But it's like going to be a surprise with some of these new things coming in that you don't know about. You don't think it's going to happen because it doesn't look like that. You're not planning for it. It just come out of nowhere. I like that kind of surprise, even though I don't like that. Seven of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Somebody might offer you an opportunity to invest. I don't think you should, though. It don't feel good. It don't feel right. It don't feel like they know what they're doing. I'm just saying. They don't feel like they really have a full plan. So if somebody offers to invest with you, for you, unless you like really do your homework on the person, their business, and what they got going on, and you know for sure statistically you can prove that on paper, they know what they're doing. Yeah, I wouldn't even go for it. Maybe feel like you're not even wrong, because that's weird. Not in a bad way. Or I feel like gambling. What that got to do with anything? See, I be thinking about everything so through and through. So I'm just like, what? It don't make sense to me all the time, but it will make sense to somebody. So 8 of Swords on the Page of Cups. See, you can be thinking about that investment question, and it's a no. You think about it that hard, it's a no. I don't know. Let's see. What else about the Seven of Pentacles? Pentacles. Page of Cups, 8 of Swords. The Chariot. Okay, look. No, we're not. We're not doing that right now. We got some. The Chariot. Yeah, you're gonna move right on past that question for that person that wants to possibly go into, like, collaborate, invest with you in something together. Yeah, you're gonna move right on past that decision. But also, I heard like Maya's moving on back in the day with Silk the Shotgun. I love that song. So yeah, part of that move could be you leaving, like I was saying earlier, the lover or a boyfriend or was ex behind. You tired of it. You tired of the cheating and stuff, because that's what she was saying. You found some draws? No, I'm just playing. Yeah, I hope you didn't. I hope you didn't. I'm just kidding. Chariot, either way, the Chariot always leads to something good, in my opinion. 10 of Wands. Yeah, you putting that down. You putting anything down that you feel like it's gonna hold you back, delay you, or keep you from. Look at that. Well, y'all can hear that, and I apologize in advance for the traffic. It's a lot of that going around. Everybody think they race car drivers. So the Emperor on the bottom. Yeah, you making the final decisions around her. You running it around her. I know that's right. Around her. Is y'all from St. Louis like Nelly and me? The Hermit. I really didn't mean to pull another card, but apparently the Hermit. Yeah, you gonna make your own decisions and do what you want to do. King of Pentacles on the bottom of that. But let's move on to the Five of Wands. The Hermit. Yeah, you with that, you just doing your own thing by yourself. You gotta go on your own. This your own journey. Everybody can't go. It's just the end of the chapter for some. And that's okay too. They gotta go on their own journey as well, whether they know it or not. Apparently some of them don't want to go, like I was kind of saying earlier with the Five of Wands. Doing that again. 3 of Cups. Yeah, people want to reconcile friends, family, lovers, because they, ooh, yeah, that happened to me too. But we'll get into that autobiography another time. But yeah, so the ones that want to move or are moving or about to move, it's like some of your family is like, well, dang, now that they leaving, let me just try to make it right before they go. Oh no, you're not gonna clear your conscience with me. Clear it with yourself and God, okay? Because I already moved on. The Chariot been out here. We been moved on. You hadn't moved on. I guess you had moved on then. I'm sorry, y'all. I be going into like, it be like playing in my head, so I have to say it out loud. All of a sudden, temporarily, I become in the storyline, because you got to get the what's going on now. Dang. Okay, Temperance. It already showed itself early, and we already got the Temperance as the overall. God all up and through this. He like, no. People want to come around, and God like, absolutely not. Nope. She or he is finally doing what I told them to do, and they are going. And you are not going to stop them. You're not going to get in their mind and say certain things to them to make them second guess and make them feel like they're making the wrong choice. I'm like, he putting a stop to all of that. So some people ain't even going to be able to contact you, whether you change your number or not, because they're going to be too distracted with other stuff, because that's the purpose. So they can't get to you. So they can't come bother you. If they don't mean no good, they won't be around. And that's what he hates it. Temperance. Page of Wands. You're going to take a little chance. still keep feeling like you're gonna have some little talking about a little conversation with somebody. Seven of Wands. Page one, Seven of Wands. Okay, so before with the Page of Wands, it made me feel like, because then, well, now that's shuffling threes. Okay. But with the Page of Wands and the Seven of Wands that was on the bottom a while ago, it made me feel like maybe before you weren't as strong mentally, emotionally to start communicating with certain people, start allowing certain people in your life that you know is trying to lead you off your path, basically, whether they feel like it's your path or not. Like, they still trying to distract you and stuff. I feel like with that Page of Wands and then the Seven of Wands show, that made me feel like, but now, you got all the strength. You got everything you need now to defend yourself, protect yourself, really, against people who want to steer you away from what you want to do and what you feel like is best for you. So you're protecting your own self now. And all people can do is have a little chatter. Page of Wands make me feel like chatter. Like just saying little, I don't know, not necessarily like with ill will, just saying a negative type of opinion about anything opposing to what you think or want to do, basically. And to you, that's exactly what it is and what it should be, chatter. And that's it, and nothing more. And it can be less. King of Cups. I kind of felt that too, but I ain't want to go. I ain't even want to go there, but we going there, I guess. I'm hearing, who is it? Jodeci's Can I Talk to You? Really wanna be. So either you just recently met somebody or you're about to meet somebody and tied in with the move ordeal. You don't have to be moving or nothing either for this, but with the movement thing, you're gonna meet someone soon, shortly after you move, like right away. And that could be a little distraction from all that other stuff. That might help you move on a little faster too. And ain't nothing wrong with that. It might help you move on from that ex too. And ain't nothing so wrong with that. Eight of Wands. You going. You doing it. You're doing your thing. Eight of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. Four of Wands. You're stable. You're getting stable. And if you're on your journey, man. You're just living your life, trying to do what you can, wanting to do what you want to do. Six of Swords. Moving on. Queen of Swords. Ooh. Spicy, and I like it. I think you're just tired of people's crap. If you're the Queen of Swords, you're tired of everybody trying to tell you what you should and shouldn't be doing. This your life. You grown. You pay your bills. So don't nobody got nothing to say. I feel like that's what you basically had said. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Theme of the day. Message of the day. Ain't nothing wrong. Exactly. Nothing is wrong. It got serious then because I heard God come in that like, yeah, exactly. Let her know ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing to worry about. Ain't nothing to fear. Six of Swords, you're moving on. You're getting up out of here. And I am also about to get up out of here off this reading because my food in the oven. And we got to make sure ain't nothing going on. We got to flip, whip, and dip it real quick. Let's see. One more for the Eight of Wands because we're trying to speed it up a little bit. And I really feel like we got all these messages out that we needed to. And I feel good. I hope y'all do. Whoever sees this, I hope you do. Seven of Cups. Oh, Seven of Cups? Maybe that person's a cop that you're going to meet? I hope y'all don't get pulled over on the way to the new place. I hope not. But if so, it'll be a warning. They ain't going to give you no. They ain't gonna give you no ticket. They probably gonna be like, can I talk to you? And just say no, because that's kind of weird. Okay. Six of Cups. And if he's not, I'm not. Look, y'all do what y'all doing. That's y'all business. Six of Cups. I did not mean to put that on that King of Cups. Wowzers. So somebody might. I'm not getting into that right now. Another time, I'll do a love read sometime soon. Sometime this weekend, yeah, I'll do a love read because it's been wanting to come out. And I don't usually focus on love reads when I do personals or anything like that. Most people want to know about their career, what's next, what's overall general, stuff like that. Like stuff about their life that they might want to, move forward from or something like that. It usually ain't about love, so I was like, but it's cool. I ain't opposed to it. Ain't no wrong with it. I just feel like it's just so many layers to everything sometimes, and love can be complex. So that's why I'm like, I'll do another one sometime. But yeah, Seven of Cups, I feel like your options are really gonna open with job opportunities when you move and all that good stuff. High Priestess. Empress? Dang, that came out last time. High Priestess and Empress was right behind each other last time in another reading somewhere. Yeah, it's just making me sound like you know. If that's why you're doing what you're supposed to do, because you already feel it internally, like you know you have to do this. Sad or not, you doing it. You have to. I feel like you pushing yourself in ways that you never had before. Like if you did not push through and like follow through with certain things that you started before, I feel like this is the time that you actually are. And I feel like that's probably what some of that chatter is about too. People like trying to get in your mind like, oh, she ain't gonna still keep up with this, because she usually just, she always changing up and doing something new, and she never sticks to it, or she never sticks to something long. But I feel like you about to naturally like prove a lot of people wrong of whatever they thought about you. Good for you. You deserve it. Now I'm hearing that Maya, deserve it. I deserve it. Okay, I don't know the words of that song like that. I deserve it. Something like that. It's called Deserve It, I believe. But that's a good song too. I like it. She released it a few years ago or something like that. Oh yeah, she's talking about her relationship. I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it. Cause my heart can't take it no more. And everything that ain't worth it. Something like that. But yeah, listen to that song. That's good. I love Maya. Still looking good. Fine as wine. You go, girl. Love her. Oh yeah, and the 4 wands. Let's roll this out, cause dang, we about to be at 40 minutes, and I got to get my food. 4 wands. We already know you're good. And you might even if you ain't moving by yourself, you might be moving with your partner. And if it's a partner thing, it feels right. You know when something don't feel right. Your body will tell you a lot of what ain't right. Interesting. 7 of Swords, 9 of Cups. Dang, why is people trying to see? But the thing is, 7 of Swords, 9 of Cups. See, you getting what you want, and people trying to take it from you. For what? Trying to stop you from going towards it. For what? People just need to mind their business. It don't matter. There's nothing they can do. God already all up and through here. He already got everybody that need to be on you, so you can be protected. The angels in you, ancestors in you. God's people is protecting you, and you're fine. You don't need to worry about anything. Can't nobody stop nothing. Not when you're doing what you're supposed to do, whatever that is. Whatever you're supposed to be doing in your life, nobody can stop that once you're on that path. But you can. Oh, 8 of Cups, yeah, forgot. After the 7 of Swords is the 8 of Cups, because you're leaving all that crap behind that you don't need in your life. All that energy, that negative energy you don't need, you leaving it. Them people that has nothing but negative thoughts, even if they don't mean no harm, they just have like a negative outlook on things, on big changes, that's their problem. Let them sit with it and deal with it on their own. You don't feel like that, so let them have it. Queen of Wands. That push, that drive. Queen of Wands and the Magician up out of here. Can't nobody stop nothing you doing. Everything that you're doing is what you're supposed to do. And you have all of the backing, divine backing that you need. You don't need no human on this earth to back you on anything, in my humblest opinion. And Queen of Pentacles, see, you about to level up Sierra style, like I had said. Queen of Wands to the Queen of Pentacles, both of them is bosses, but you really about to boss up. And the Lovers with work, home and love. All your areas is balanced. I like it. Mm-hmm. Home, home life, work life, relationship life, and you meeting some new people. That's what's up. You got it. You don't need no help. You're doing everything you're supposed to do. This was a wonderful read overall. It was a lot of different things going on, and it be like that sometimes. But we got it. And I'm gonna go get my food now, and I'm gonna holler at y'all shortly.